Now the reason this is at number 5 instead of higher on the list is because I feel like when we're talking about games of the past, or hell, even the good games of today, they all have killer music attached to them. From the fast-paced electronic tunes of Super Meat Boy, all the way to the acoustic rock tracks of Bastion. Soundtracks are always one of the most memorable parts of a good gaming experience. But with Silent Hill, it's more about the absence of any music. It's all been replaced with unsettling sound effects. There's very few titles on the soundtrack that would actually be called more than just ambience. The sounds of machines rattling, deep breathing, metal scraping in the distance, and creatures screaming. It's fucking terrifying. When looking back at Silent Hill and mentioning music, there's only one thing I can think of. It's one of the most iconic and unforgettable tracks in gaming. Even if, for some reason, you've never played Silent Hill, you would have probably heard the chilling sound that is the Silent Hill theme song. I'll never forget the intro to this track. It's been my ringtone on more than one occasion, and it's easily one of the things that I'll never forget about Silent Hill. I never said that these unforgettable lists would only contain things I praise. There's things you'll always remember about games that won't be saved by the infamous rose-tinted glasses. But fuck it, I ain't even mad. I actually love the terribly awkward delivery of the lines in Silent Hill. I'll still randomly quote lines from the game in Skype conversations like,
radio. What's going on with that radio?
It's so poorly delivered and laughable at times, but somehow it just adds to the uneasy feeling of the game.
Hold it! Stop! Don't shoot! Wait! I'm not here to fight.
Well, maybe not adds, but it takes nothing away from how creepy the game is. The long, awkward pauses between lines of dialogue gives you enough time to really think about why a police officer would give a random guy her gun. But forget about logic.
He goes, huh? Radio. What's going on with that radio?
Frankly, I could have chosen any location to put here on the list. The Midwich Elementary, the sewer, the Lakeside Resort, they all have their moments, but my personal nightmare is Alchemilla Hospital. Not only is the map easy to miss for new players to the game or dumb kids, which I was both of those when I originally played it, causing me to get horribly lost in that place for hours. Oh god. There's also an elevator which initially has floors 1 to 3, but then magically a floor number 4 appears from nowhere to take you to the other world, which I believe is a reference to tetraphobia, the superstition most common in Asian regions about the sound similarities between 4 and death in their language. So you can imagine going to floor death on a building is something you probably want to avoid. Anyway, this is a hospital in a horror game. I shall forever thank Silent Hill for hospitals and horror games. What has become a staple of the Silent Hill series, the chilling siren let out before the world turns to an absolute nightmare. As unforgettable as this is, the one I remember the most, of course, the original siren right at the beginning of the game. You chase Cheryl down an alleyway, each scene getting darker and more gruesome. Bloody corpses and tipped wheelchairs start to fill the narrowing alley until eventually a monstrous siren in the distance goes off. And the world turns black. You're then greeted by some little ankle-biting shitheads who end up knocking you on your ass. You're dead. No, you're not. You're fine. But you thought you were dead. That whole introductory scene is personally something I'll never forget. Number 1, of course, is Pyramid Head. I'm just kidding. I know he's not actually in the game. Something I'm sure we'll all never forget about the original Silent Hill was the snowing, foggy world. It's like you went into options and turned your view distance down to like -46. What has now become an iconic thing about Silent Hill was brought on thanks to the original PlayStation. The fog was there to help with the draw distance and the graphical limitations at the time. However, thanks to this limitation, the environments became a lot more gloomy and have a sense of being lost in Silent Hill. There's a few different ideas and theories around why the fog is there, and for like lore reasons, but they're all online, so I'll just let you read them if you wish. The fog was an unforgettable feature of the game and is a prime example of why limitations in games and movies can be sometimes a great thing. It forces people to be more creative with how they tackle situations instead of handing it off to a CGI team to build whatever the hell they feel like. If Silent Hill was made today without limitations, who knows what kind of game we'd get? Although, let's be honest, Konami probably would have prematurely cancelled it anyway. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember, leave your suggestions down below of what you want to see covered in this series. And talk about Silent Hill, favorite memories, what you'll never forget, blah, 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 whatever you want to talk about. I definitely read them all, and I'll try and reply to as many as I can. If you're talking about Silent Hill, that is. If you say first, you can forget about it. I am replying to that shit. Thank you to all my Patreon supporters. If you want to support my content, throw a few dollars my way. Go check out patreon.com/Indeimaus. And until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon with some more videos. Let's talk about Silent Hill. Favorite memories. Shit! And until next time, yes, take it easy. That's not my outro, that's someone else's outro. That is TV and Lust's outro. Whoops. So it's a garbage truck. It's coming to pick up all my videos and deliver them to you guys.